Hi there. So if you've been watching my previous videos, you would have known that I got a BlackBerry Playbook today. This is a BlackBerry Playbook 16 gig edition. The 16 gig edition, I got it this morning, and I've just installed my Casemate case on it, which is the BlackBerry Casemate Pop. And basically it is a pop-out section here that pops out, and you're able to use it as a stand as well as a case. So I'll just go ahead and pop this open. I will say that this is the first case that I've purchased for the Playbook, and I will say that I highly recommend it. So now that we have this unit open and operational, let's go right into the video. And this video here is the first startup of the Playbook, and according to the instructions of the Playbook, you should power it on and ensure that you are in a Wi-Fi or wireless area. So without further ado, let's go ahead and power this on. So the power button is at the top here. Basically, you press that down, and you'll see there's a red light on the unit that comes on over here. And now we'll just wait and see what happens. So on the first screen we have BlackBerry Playbook that is shown on the screen there. It does appear to be taking a while to start up. This is the first boot up. I will just make some comments here about the BlackBerry Playbook. I do own two other tablets. One is the Motorola Zoom, as well as the HP touchpad. I will say that currently, out of all of my favorites, I would say it would be the Zoom. It does allow for a much bigger viewing screen, and it is a higher processor on that unit. So as we're waiting for this unit here, it does have some fancy graphics on it. So the first thing that you see here is the choice of language. So the language here is English. Let's go ahead and just click on that. So it does say English, then it says country. So the country where I am is Canada. So let's see if I can find that. There it is. Okay, and then it says here, swipe to continue. Let's go ahead and swipe that. Okay, and here is the next screen, and it does give us some options of our Wi-Fi areas, and I'm just going to go ahead and select my Wi-Fi area. And then let's go ahead and punch in my password for this. So let's go ahead and do that. So it has a really nice keyboard. I'm not sure if you can see that. There is a bit of a, the screen is kind of bright. I will say it is a nice keyboard layout. Let's go ahead and enter that in. I am getting a just did make a mistake in the typing of the password. Let's go ahead and correct that, and let's say connect. And after we type that in, it will go ahead and connect. It's acquiring an IP address. It is connected, and it then says swipe to continue. So I'm going to go ahead and swipe that. The next thing it says is, it says here, set date and time automatically. I'm going to say yes to that, or say on. Use 24-hour time. I'm going to say off for that. I like to know my time zones instead of trying to calculate it. And then the correct date as well as current time. And that is all correct, so I'm just going to swipe, and then it goes to the next screen, which is the agreement. Let's go ahead and swipe through that, and I agree, and then swipe to continue. Alright, then the limited warranty, so just go through that and swipe to continue. And now it's asking me for a BlackBerry ID. So I'm assuming this has to do with, yes, and it does. It has to do with connecting to the BlackBerry App World storefront. So if you're familiar with the iPhone, iPad type of thing, that's similar to the iTunes Store or the App Store. So in this case here, I have the option of creating an email address, creating a BlackBerry ID, or typing in my username and password for my BlackBerry information. So I'm just going to go ahead and create one, and I'll just, my username here, you just cancel out of that. My username is going to be my email address, so I'm just going to go ahead and enter that in. I do realize that you can't see this screen, so that's a nice convenience to me, because you can't see what I'm typing. Okay, so my screen name, that's interesting. What if I don't want a screen name? Because that kind of sucks. Don't really want one, but let's go ahead and type that in. Okay, after I do that, then it's going to ask me for my password. Let's go ahead and enter that password in. It's PASS WORD. Okay. And confirm the password again. And then you enter in what's called here, enter a question. Okay, and one of the questions is, or one of the checkboxes is, would I like to receive information from RIM or BlackBerry, and BlackBerry products and services? Would I like that? No, I do not. And I click on sign up. And then it says here, a BlackBerry ID, the following username has been successfully created. Thank you. And let's go next. Now it's checking for updates. So it has found a update. This update is 344 megabytes. Now on here it is saying it is the BlackBerry tablet version 1.0.8.6067. So according to this, this is using one of the older versions of the OS, of the BlackBerry tablet OS. I do understand that there is a newer version coming out, a version 2. So you do want to keep an eye out for that. Now, one of the things it says here, which it doesn't say in the manual, they say here, keep your tablet connected to a power source while your software is installing. It says here underneath that in small writing, your tablet will automatically restart to finish the installation. Too bad on the documentation that says press the power button and go through the on-screen instructions, it doesn't tell you need to power it up. So I'm going to have to stop this video at this point and power it directly into the wall, as well as create a follow-up video so you can see what it looks like after this unit is powered up. Sorry, not powered up, but restarted. So, without further ado, please rate and review this video, and continue on to the next one, which is going to be the second part of this video, to see the continuation of the software update.